In case you missed it, recent news reports state new updates are unfolding in the Tupac murder case. Rappers in the industry, including Snoop Dogg, Suge Knight, and Diddy, are expected to be arrested and questioned. It's believed that a particular interview given by Snoop Dogg may have raised suspicions and prompted federal authorities to further investigate his possible involvement.
You were with Tupac though, in regards to Tupac, I heard a story, did you give him different advice that night on where to go?
I didn't give him no advice. We wasn't seeing eye to eye.
Right.
So,
same during the Tyson.
Yeah, this incident that I'm explaining to you right now was the day before that. So when they got to Vegas, they went their way, I went back. I mean, when we got to LA, they went to Vegas and I went home. That's why I wasn't in the car. Is it in the car with them?
Snoop Dogg revealed in an interview that he was originally supposed to be in the BMW with Tupac and Suge Knight on the night of the Las Vegas shooting. However, due to last-minute changes, he ended up not going. Now, with the Tupac murder case being reopened by a new Las Vegas police task force, advancements in technology are generating fresh leads on who might be responsible. Back then, over 2 decades ago, Snoop was deeply connected to the streets, and many speculate he may have received a tip that Tupac was going to be targeted that night, which could explain why he chose not to get in the car. The feds also uncovered another interview where Snoop claimed that just 2 days before Tupac's death, he felt like Tupac hated him.
I say a week before he was best friend. 2 days before I don't think he liked me. Why? Because he was in New York and it happened. New York, they shot at me and did all kind of shit to me, like just the worst you could think of. And I forgave him. And when I did the interview and was asked, how do I feel about Puffy and Biggie? And I was like, I like it. I want to do some music. And I just rubbed Cuz the wrong way. Like, trying to me, how that you talking about you want to do a song with it? I wasn't thinking about his emotion. I was thinking about the way I felt at the time. I wasn't into no controversy. I liked the music. They was our friends. We was all friends at one point. This video footage of all of us hanging out.
With the entire internet in a frenzy, millions of fans began investigating the situation themselves. However, one viral thread stood out from the rest. It suggested that Snoop Dogg may have received word that Tupac was allegedly working as a federal informant. This theory gained traction after an interview surfaced from a former officer who claimed that Tupac was an industry plant whose job was to help ease tensions and stop the ongoing beef between the red and blue street crews.
Well, it turns out when I talked to Tupac's longtime mentor, political mentor, former Black Panther Choku Lumumba, who was his first business manager, he's told me, I basically was asked, well, was Tupac only pretending to be or to appeal to kids and criticize them? And he said yes. And that was part of his thug life agenda they came up with his imprisoned stepfather, Mutulu Shakur. And so Tupac was just using that in order to get the leaders to call peace truces, first in Los Angeles, then throughout California, and then throughout the country. And that was why he was pretending to be this type. And really, he was just an intellectual prodigy.
Then, with the plan clearly failing, Tupac suddenly passed away, or so it seemed. This added fuel to speculation that Snoop Dogg intentionally kept his distance from Tupac in Las Vegas that night. The viral thread went further, breaking down every piece of evidence suggesting Tupac might still be alive, which could explain why his murder case wasn't seriously investigated until now. It all begins with a 2010 interview featuring a rapper named Trey, who was a close friend of Tupac and had collaborated with him on several projects. During the interview, something strange happened. After wrapping up, the cameraman accidentally left the camera recording while placing it on the floor. In the unintentional footage, the interviewer casually asked Trey about Tupac, and Trey responded, "Last time I saw him, he was in Cuba."